Apa kabar dan apa cerita Sepups? Let's get started. Where are you watching from? Let me know. Bit of a fun little project today. I mean, I thought I would play some. Oh my gosh, why are you doubling up on the sound? I have to get used to this live streaming thing. Because, well, this. Wow, look at this. Like cello string has broken. This is a wonderful start to the evening. Anyway, so today we're going to be playing a little bit of FMA music. Who here watches FMA? Who here has played Persona? Let me know. Some of my favorite things ever since the dawn of mankind when neither of those things was out. But anyway. All right, let's start. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing great. Does anybody know that song? It's if you know the song, then let me know in the chat. It's been quite a while actually, but it's always been a song that I've loved quite a fair bit. Who here watches FMA or who here used to watch FMA? And who here also, by the way, used to play Persona? Come on. Does anybody know of Persona? Or are you all Malaysian politics fans who have no life and existence outside of politics? Good lord. You never know actually. Maybe I should be playing like Merdeka music right now. Although it's right in the middle of like September. We're almost at Malaysia Day. Anyway, so I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, I see. Well, let's see. Hello, what is that? Red cotton, yes. Weep shit. I'm sorry. I don't know heartbreak. I wish I knew heartbreak, but unfortunately, I'm not weep enough. I mean, like, literally, I only came in with this idea that, like, oh, we're going to be playing, like, FMA music. I don't know every single song, but nonetheless, I shall try to play on a couple of variations right here. How's everyone doing tonight, by the way? I mean, like, are you a weeb as well? Let me know in the chat. is a nice warm up. So, Weeb, so like, where are you from? Let me know, Sepoops, down in the chat. Persona, please. Oh, yeah, sure. Let me see. What's a good one right here? Ah, okay. Here's one that you'll definitely know. You might recognize this from Gintama. That is definitely 100% not FMA or Persona. Honestly, like, I'm just thinking of this as like a combination of like anime music, so it's kind of like a nice little hangout. So if you feel that I should play something and I happen to recognize it, yeah, like, go for it. All right, thank you for joining me on this live stream. By the way, let's see. I feel like it's time for a color change at the moment, so we're gonna go ahead and change this at the moment to yeah. Hey Siri, turn the bedroom lights green. All right, that's nice. uh, Thank you for joining me on my live stream, by the way. It's become a weekly thing. I sort of want to develop my confidence in playing this instrument, and for those of you who kind of have known me or you know me in real life for whatever reason, you probably know that I've been learning this instrument for about a year plus now. I kind of have lost track of time, but yeah, I've been invited to do a cello recital actually. I don't know if I really want to do it, but I figure that in terms of order of difficulty, live streaming is probably a bit harder compared to actually doing a cello recital. So it's kind of like me practicing, you know what I mean? Like getting those nerves out of the way. Still don't know if I'm gonna do it, but thank you for joining. Let's see. Ah, okay. Let's see. That's a good one. Let's see. Hmm. Every time I come to these live streams, I don't like completely know what I'm going to play, like in what specific order. A lot of things just come to mind, you know what I mean? And I know that like when I play, it probably isn't going to be perfect, but I feel that every single time, like when I do a live stream like this, like my confidence just ends up growing in some way. Like there's something that's animated inside me, which motivates me to play this. Wow, that was horrible, but I love being able to just get a little bit better along the way while being horrible, apparently. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing great. Where are you watching from? Let me know down in the chat. Let's see. What's a good one? Hmm. What is a good Persona song to play actually? Yeah, I mean, like, I used to love that game, by the way. I think I spent like at least 200 hours on that. Like, wow, it's like ages. I did that during like my second year in university, I think. I can't remember exactly when that was. What is this? Grid? You just say Godfather. Unfortunately, yeah, Godfather, not something that I actually know, but I feel like that's something that I need to become more like culturally aware of. But that can be something to note for the future. I do say these chats, by the way, to kind of like learn like what you are kind of interested in, like once in a while. But yeah, Godfather, interesting. Let me see, what's a good thing to play that I heard recently? I might like do an improv actually. Let me see. By the way, like how many of you out there play musical instruments? I don't know if any of you are learning at the moment, but like for me, like this is actually something that I'm like learning. I kind of like tried like a while ago to like pick it up just on my own. Like bought this thing, sat down, started trying to play, realized, bro, you're horrible. I'm still horrible, but at the very least, right? Like I have someone guiding me, which is it makes a difference. You know what I mean? Like having a coach actually like on your side, like trying to figure out like what you're actually doing wrong. And he's probably watching as well at the moment. So if you're out there, Timothy, yes, this is your errant student, and thank you for watching this live stream. Ah, okay, yeah, that sounds good. All right, I don't have Godfather for you, but maybe this will amp up the masculinity. Yeah, totally the manliest song in the world. Let's see, what's next? Ah, right. We were talking about like Disney movies and Disney music just the other day, and I feel that those are like some of the sources really of like that classic, I think, orchestration, I guess, that I remember like almost as if I was born listening to that music. I don't know how many of you like feel that somehow there's that timeless feeling whenever you feel that sort of song kind of like play. Hello, what is up? Please don't bring us back to the old hard time. Yeah, I mean, like, that was like a long time ago. I don't know, like, were you poor or something? I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, like, those were some interesting days, you know what I mean? Like, back during the 90s. I think, back then, like, I was literally just a kid, you know, like, going out, eating McDonald's, like, every single week. I had this really weird theory back then, by the way. Like, you know, when you're young, you have like all these stupid beliefs about like what makes people healthy kind of thing. So like when I was maybe like 8 years old kind of thing, I thought something like A, vitamins are good for health, nutrients are good for health. B, McDonald's contains lots of protein, carbohydrates, and those are nutrients. Therefore, if you eat a lot of those, then you'll be extremely healthy. So you can imagine that I kind of like exploded at that time. You're not even thinking about like gaining weight or any of that stuff at that age, you know what I mean? What did you say, Adam Razak? Let me see. Not poor, but my dad was sick. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, like it must be tough to have gone through that time. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for sharing that. Because it's just not an easy thing to go through. My own dad actually passed away when I was 6 years old. I'm not saying that to like get pity or anything, but I'm just saying that because like when I was at that age, right, I didn't even understand what it meant that he would like disappear or go away. So I think like it kind of just went by, right? Like a sort of dream. So I don't think I really knew what it was like, right? To grow up with a father in that sense. So in that sense, right, like maybe I had to kind of like become my own father, which is a little bit weird if you think about it. But I've been very fortunate actually in life to, well, be able to get to where I am, you know? Like it's almost as if there was a sort of like divine plan along the way. And if you're watching this, by the way, and you're a Malaysian citizen, I do want to thank you as well for the privilege of education. So I don't think I've actually shared this on stream before, but like when I went to university, it was on a scholarship by the Malaysian people. So if you are a Malaysian person and you have contributed your tax dollars kind of thing, I think we talked about like Andalah Bira Negara before, sort of like in a joking sense, but really in a real sense, right? Thank you if you are a person of Malaysia, you have contributed to this country. I owe a part of my education to you, and I'd like to dedicate this next song to you. actually 今天. I don't know if any of you listen to like Chinese music. I know that some of you were here for the, shall we say, weep stuff right there. I listen to weep stuff a lot, by the way, just cause like I don't like understand Japanese when it's spoken at a very fast rate. So when I work out or I exercise, for example, it's kind of like not distracting me, so I can like just focus on the workout. I know it's a dumb reason to listen to music, but I enjoy it. So can move this out a little bit. Where are you watching from, Sepoops? Thank you for joining me on this live stream. What do we have right here? All right. Not sure what to play next. That was like One Piece, by the way. So let me see. I think I know actually. If you guys were kind of like alive like during the 90s, I think that you recognize this song, which is kind of like in line with Persona a little bit. Okay, I need to figure this out actually. I've never played this song before. Okay. Wow. You know, when I think back actually to that anime era, I think of childhood, and when I think of childhood, I don't know, like I'm not sure if I showed you guys this right here, but I actually have like this series of like these plushies actually that I got from Japan. So if you notice actually like right over there, there's like a whole like array of these at the moment, and I actually got these on the first trip, right, that I ever bought for my family when I earned my own money. It was interesting because like it reminded me actually of like different things. And this one right here actually, it's interesting. How many of you have watched the Pokemon anime before? If you've watched the Pokemon anime, then you might know actually that the Pikachu represents something pretty interesting, and that is the first friendship that you choose. And what I mean by that is that, well, not the first friendship that you choose, actually, the first friendship that you accidentally fall into. I think many of us, we kind of like realize that our friends, right, are not people that we like immediately choose. Like sometimes, like you end up, for example, like born in a particular place, you live in a particular area or like location kind of thing. And you're like, who are these people? I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're looking at me like that. What? You look at me, you stare at me like that. You want to fight, is it? You want to fight, is it? That kind of thing. But like for a lot of us, I think like especially in Malaysia, right? Like we end up making our friends just like that in a public school kind of thing. And that's, by the way, exactly what happens with Pikachu. If you've watched the Pokemon anime before, you might remember. Anyway, Pokemon. Do any of you actually play the cello, by the way? Like, I'm curious. I don't think, right? Like, it's a very common instrument for people to play. But if any of you actually play the cello, like, that would be amazing to learn about. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. It's kind of tracking me at the moment. Wait. Okay, great. Yeah. So has anyone played a musical instrument before? I would love to know. So let me know down in the comments or in the chat if you've ever played an instrument before. Yosapu would love to know. Let's see. By the way, it's time for a color change at the moment. Let me see what's a good one. Turn the bedroom lights pink. All right, there we go. Man's color. Any Adele songs? Oh yeah, no, that was something that you said earlier. That might not be bad actually. Hmm. Sure. Now I think of Adele actually. I think of like Lana Del Rey. I actually saw her in concert by the way. Like I think it was my very first concert when I went to Chicago. Like I heard that Lana Del Rey was actually playing like one weekend, and I remember actually going down, taking the train with like a couple of friends like from university. One of those rare weekends because like we study so much to the point that like going out is just unheard of for many of us. And yeah, like it was great. We saw her from the back, but her voice was definitely powerful enough, so it's a good memory. Wow, this is not good for a cello because like it's way too high, so you have to actually go all the way down just like that. But okay, let's try a slightly better one for cello. That's Lana Del Rey's video games. I hope you had heard that before. I don't know actually if you would have heard that. It's far more likely actually that, you know, on a live stream, right? Most people would have not heard all of the songs kind of thing. Cause like if it's a concert, right, then like what happens is that like maybe what happens is that like you sign up just to listen to that specific particular artist. I guess like maybe given that I titled this Persona and also FMA, right? Like you might have expected a little bit more of that. But yeah, like you get all sorts of people, honestly, from all across like the world, potentially. Or however it is that YouTube decides to kind of like share these out. Sup Fahmi, thank you for stopping by. Let me see. What did Adam say? Oh, don't forget fats. Though, yeah. MACD is indeed full of fats, that's true. I don't know, like, by the way, like, is anybody boycotting? Don't worry, I won't judge, I won't judge. You know, if you're boycotting, you know, like, you do you. I don't personally boycott, but, you know, like, if you want to boycott, you know, that's your choice, your money, like, however you want to do it right there. I will say that, yeah, like, MACD is probably not the most healthy in the world. It was very interesting to try dieting for the first time because you know when you're young, right, you just have like no concept of like what it means to actually diet, and like you just eat and eat and eat, and you kind of like stop at the whole, do you know that diet, you can't spell that without the word die in it kind of thing. Yeah, honestly, like losing weight was like torture to me. It still is torture to me. Especially as I'm getting older, like now my metabolism is kind of like decreasing a little bit right here, but you gotta keep in shape. Anyway, so hello to those of you who just stopped by. Thank you, Sepupus, for popping in. We are, at the moment, playing the cello. Wow. I don't know if I can do like the. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to figure out like the KFC. Ba da ba ba ba. I'm loving it. Let me see. How do you do that? God damn. Like I actually don't know. Wow. Let me see. Ba da ba 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 ba. Okay. I have a tuner here actually, and you can see it's literally just going all like. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but like when you actually speak, right? Try this. Like download a tuner app, and you can actually tell like what notes you are hitting. So like right now, I'm gonna say like ba ba ra ba ba ba. I'm loving it. Okay. Ba ra ba ba ba. I'm loving it. Okay, I think it starts with a G. Hold on. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. You can imagine it's kind of chaotic. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. G, right? Ba da ba ba ba. I'm loving it. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I'm sorry. This is the part where I give up on that. But let's continue actually with the cello. wonder how many of you out there are just casually judging me at the moment. I'm sure, by the way, that some of you have played music from birth. Like, I'm sure, like, statistically speaking, like, some of you out there would have actually been, like, playing in the orchestra or something like that. I know that some of you from Instagram definitely do that, which is cool. I think like there was like one other guy that I saw once, right, who was an Indonesian pianist or something. Like he comments like here once in a while, and I don't know if he's actually watching these at the moment. Who knows? Speaking of Indonesia, by the way, like that is a huge mess. I hope that you guys out there in Indonesia are doing fine, and yeah. So like, be safe. Speaking of which, actually, ah, you might not believe it, but like that is actually a song from Persona, by the way. It's literally that like at night theme. It's just like calming. Is that a question right here? Is that AOT? Yes, that was AOT. Yeah, that was absolutely AOT. Boku no Senso? Actually, no. Was it Boku no Senso? I don't know actually if it was Boku no Senso. Wait, wait. I have to actually like look back at live stream. I'm sorry. Like I have a brain of a goldfish today, so I don't really remember. Let me see. All right. Well, let's end with something Persona actually, and back again to this. All right, well, thanks for joining me on this live stream. I will do a little bit more prep for the next one. I thought it would be interesting to play a little bit of the tunes that I remembered from a little bit earlier on in life. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys for the next one, which I'm going to be scheduling for Wednesday evenings as I learn how to become a better musician. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next ones.